Hello, it's Jason Goodson with Gardening with Goody, and this is my story, part 5, how it all began. So back in January, I had a simple plan, and this plan was to start some wicking buckets to grow some food after all of the pandemic and all the things that had happened the previous year. I decided we'd start something new at the house, and that was to try to grow our own food in a simple, more efficient way. And so that's what kind of got all of this started. So we went into Tractor Supply and purchased some buckets. And these buckets, we created the hole right here into the bucket right there. And did what Gardening with Leon said to do. We just followed his instructions. We got 1 gallon jugs. Milk jugs. Of course, all this is used, and we drilled holes just like he said in the top and in the bottom right here, all the way around. Placed it in the middle of our bucket here, cut PVC pipe, put the pipe down there, filled it with potting soil and fertilizer, and started to grow. And as a result, here's what happened. Check this bad boy out right here. This is one of our bell pepper plants. And this is a simple little Gardening with Leon setup. Right here, got the PVC pipe. And of course, we got our bell pepper plant. Actually, this is my jalapeno pepper plant. And it is starting to produce some jalapenos. And see, they're starting to grow pretty well right here. And so, it was a simple little I said bell pepper. This is our jalapeno right here. Check that bad boy out. Yeah. So anyways, one of our plants here that's growing in the buckets. And that's all from January 24th on my birthday. Okay. So to complete the story, so what happened was pretty simple. As we were filling the buckets up, my kids wanted to be involved. And so we walked out into the garage, started filling up these pots. They got their hands dirty with me, and my son picked up my camera on my iPhone and started to film. And so he filmed this whole thing. So what did I do as a dad who wanted to hang out with his kids? I started hamming it up and having a good time with them. And so we filled these buckets up, and I barely knew what I was talking about. And that's how Gardening with Goody was born. See, my son wanted to hang out with Pops, and so guess what happened? It turned into this. I'm not sure quite how we got here in this short amount of time. It's October, and on Instagram we have 1,000 followers. I want to say a special hello to my 1,000th follower, the Tiny Homestead. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for all of the subscribers here on YouTube who have chosen to follow us as well. It's been pretty amazing. Now, I don't understand quite how all this YouTube stuff works, how all the Instagram stuff works. I'm still trying to learn how all this stuff plays out and what God is doing with it, but we're just going to be faithful every day and have the courage to follow what He's telling us to do. And so to all who have chosen to be part of Gardening with Goody, we really appreciate it. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts here at the Goodson home. And at some point, we're going to see all this kind of expand and grow, and I'm not sure how that's going to look. But right now, we're having a good time doing what we're doing and trying to put out as many videos as we can and just try to share our journey with you. It's a simple process for us. We love this community. We love you, the viewer, and the people who have jumped on to help out and support. And I have many of you that I would love to thank personally. I love this sticker swap that's going on right now. We've become a part of that. So if you want a sticker from Gardening with Goody, DM me, and we will on Instagram at Gardening with Goody, and DM me, and I will send you my address, and we will get that sticker swap going. And just kind of show you the progress on that. I got a mail call coming up pretty soon that we're going to do, and we are going to feature some of those great stickers So if you look behind me here, I'm gonna try to get out of the way. Look at all these buckets I've got going back here. At one point we have 14 buckets full of food, and it helped pay for and it just helped feed our family, and it helped just lower some of the cost of the things that we're doing now. Some of those things failed in a major way, but part of gardening and part of learning how to do all this stuff is failing. And if you'll see behind me here, I've got this little small backyard garden going, and it has been fantastic. It's been a way for me to just draw back, find some peace, and just relax and just learn about the simple things of nature. It's been a great way to hang out with God and just have conversations with Him about life. And so let's get to the naming part. We're filming all the stuff that very first video. We're filming all that stuff, and we had a break in between. And my son Trip comes up with a classic. We need to have a name for what we're doing here. And he says, all right, well, let's do gardening. And so I got a nickname with all the coaches and some of our students at the high school who have been a part of that, and it's Goody. And it's just a way coaches kind of interact with one another. So gardening with Goody has sprung up. And so by the time my birthday was over, I had a YouTube channel and had a video up, and all from the inspiration of just my son and wanting to hang out and have a good time with them. So one of the things that I want to encourage you to do is to click like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell and join us on this journey. We love having you here, and I love learning about all the life process that you guys are going through. So here's what it is: gardening with Goody. It's not about gardening, it's about life. Join us. We'll try to get more videos out as soon as possible. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.